Are you ready for a story? This story is called Stormalong and the Giant Octopus. It's based on an American tall tale. One morning, many years ago, a big wave carried a giant sea turtle onto a beach in the United States. The sea turtle had a giant human baby on its back. This was not a regular baby. This baby was bigger than 3 grown men. The family that found the baby named him Alfred B. Stormalong, but they called him Stormy. They took care of him, and Stormy grew even bigger. When he was a boy, he was bigger than a whale. In fact, he had 2 whales for pets. Stormy became the captain of a giant sailing ship called the Courser. Stormy had a big crew of men to help him on his ship. Together, they sailed from the city of Boston on many adventures. One of Stormy's greatest adventures began one day when he sailed the Courser far out into the Atlantic. He wanted to catch giant tuna fish to sell in Boston. "We will catch lots of tuna," Stormy told his crew. Stormy stopped the Courser and dropped the ship's anchor into the water. The anchor kept the Courser from moving. Then Stormy and his crew started catching fish. "Look at all those fish," cried the men. "We will catch a mountain of fish today." The other men used fishing rods to catch the big fish, but Stormy caught them with just his hands. Soon, there was a giant pile of tuna on the Courser. Stormy even caught some sharks. Suddenly, something from deep in the ocean pulled on the anchor chain. It was something big. It almost pulled the ship under the water. Stormy and his crew tried to pull up the anchor. They couldn't do it. The anchor didn't move. "I'll get that anchor," said Stormy, and he dove into the water. Stormy swam down to the bottom of the ocean. A giant octopus was holding the anchor with its 8 arms. It looked like a sea monster, but Stormy wasn't scared. Stormy started to fight with the octopus. He pulled its arms from the anchor. The octopus tried to grab Stormy, but Stormy tied up the monster's arms. Soon, Stormy had the anchor, and he brought it back to the ship. Back on the ship, Stormy told his crew about the octopus. "It was the biggest sea monster I ever saw," he said, "but it won't bother us again." The crew all cheered. Then they sailed off to have another adventure. The end.